New LMIA rules put low-wage workers at immediate risk. Are you prepared? Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. If you're a low-wage worker in hospitality, agriculture, or retail, this video is a must-watch. Today, we're discussing the urgent changes coming to Canada's LMIA program in 2024. These new rules could make it much harder to renew your work permit, keep your job, and continue working in Canada. Stay tuned because later in the video, we'll walk you through essential strategies to navigate these risks and protect your future. You won't want to miss this. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on all things immigration in Canada. Let's jump in. Low-wage LMIA workers in Canada. Facing new risks in 2024. As Canada continues to adapt its immigration policies and labor market regulations, low-wage LMIA workers are facing a critical point in their futures. If you're employed in sectors like hospitality, retail, agriculture, or manufacturing, upcoming policy changes could jeopardize your ability to renew your work permit, maintain job security, or even remain in Canada legally. In 2024, the Canadian government has introduced stricter requirements for LMIA renewals, placing greater emphasis on hiring Canadian-born workers first. This focus on reducing temporary foreign workers means LMIA workers, particularly those in low-wage positions, face higher hurdles. Whether you're seeking to renew your permit or are an employer relying on foreign labor, navigating these changes has never been more crucial. Tighter LMIA rules. The rising barriers to renewal. One of the most significant changes in 2024 is the tighter LMIA rules, specifically impacting low-wage workers. The Canadian government has placed stricter requirements on LMIA renewals for foreign workers, aiming to ensure that employers are only hiring foreign labor when no qualified Canadians are available to fill the roles. The emphasis on reducing the number of temporary foreign workers has put employers in a difficult position, forcing them to provide more evidence that hiring foreign workers is absolutely necessary. These tightened rules hit low-wage sectors the hardest. With the government's focus on supporting local employment, employers in high unemployment areas must now provide detailed evidence explaining why they need to hire foreign workers over Canadians. In regions where unemployment exceeds 6%, LMIA renewals for low-wage jobs may be paused or rejected, putting many workers at risk of losing their positions. For LMIA holders in these areas, competing with local talent has become increasingly difficult, particularly in industries still recovering from economic downturns, such as hospitality and retail. As these sectors start to recover, employers are being told to prioritize Canadian workers, creating further obstacles for LMIA workers seeking renewals. A further complication comes from regional variations in unemployment. LMIA renewals are even more difficult in provinces or regions with higher unemployment rates, as these areas face stricter scrutiny. In contrast, areas with labor shortages may offer better chances for renewal, but such opportunities are becoming increasingly rare. Staying informed about both national and local economic conditions is critical for LMIA workers, as these factors greatly influence the likelihood of permit renewals. Moreover, the entire process has become more cumbersome for employers. Many are frustrated with the increased bureaucratic requirements, including extensive recruitment efforts, before even applying for LMIA renewals. This added scrutiny places an enormous burden on employers, causing some to opt out of the renewal process altogether. Reduction in temporary foreign workers. A shift in focus. Another major change in 2024 is the government's plan to reduce the number of temporary foreign workers. By 2026, the goal is to cut the share of temporary residents from 6.5% to 5% of the total workforce. For low-wage LMIA workers, this reduction spells trouble. The Temporary Foreign Worker Program has long been a lifeline for industries struggling to find Canadian workers, like agriculture, hospitality, and construction. However, with the government's push to reduce foreign reliance, low-wage jobs will be among the first to feel the squeeze. As the program is scaled back, fewer LMIA opportunities and fewer renewals are expected. This reduction in temporary foreign workers also puts additional pressure on employers to find innovative ways to fill labor shortages. Many businesses, particularly in agriculture and hospitality, have historically relied on foreign labor to meet staffing needs. However, with fewer LMIA opportunities available, employers are now exploring alternatives such as investing in automation, improving wages and working conditions to attract local talent, or partnering with educational institutions to develop training programs for Canadian workers. While these efforts may help fill some gaps, they may not be enough to completely offset the loss of temporary foreign labor, especially in roles where labor shortages are acute. For LMIA workers, this shift means increased competition and fewer available positions, making it more difficult to secure renewals or new job opportunities in Canada. For many employers, the solution might be to upskill local workers or automate certain roles, reducing the need for foreign labor altogether. This leaves low-wage LMIA workers in an increasingly competitive and shrinking job market. The changes are already taking effect, and many employers are reluctant to move forward with LMIA renewals under these new constraints. Increased employer scrutiny. More accountability for businesses. One of the most notable trends in 2024 is the increased scrutiny on employers who apply for LMIAs. To prevent misuse of the program, the government now requires businesses to provide concrete proof that they've made every effort to hire local workers first. For LMIA workers, this means that employers face a higher burden of proof to justify hiring foreign employees. Employers are required to advertise positions extensively and document their efforts to hire locally. If they can't meet these new standards, LMIA applications may be denied. Additionally, the increased complexity of the LMIA application process is impacting businesses of all sizes. For smaller businesses, particularly those in rural areas or industries already facing labor shortages, the time and resources required to comply with these stricter rules can be overwhelming. This has led many smaller employers to reconsider whether they can continue hiring foreign workers. As a result, LMIA workers may find that even if they've secured employment, their employer may not be willing or able to navigate the new regulations for permit renewals, increasing uncertainty for both parties. For many LMIA workers, these changes are creating longer waiting times and higher risks of permit denials, as even employers who wish to renew their foreign labor contracts are struggling with the bureaucratic challenges. Workers must be more proactive than ever in ensuring their employers are prepared to meet the stringent requirements, as any missteps in the application process could lead to delays or rejection of renewal applications. Thanks for staying with us this far. We appreciate your time and hope you're finding this information valuable. Now, let's take a deeper look at what these changes mean for LMIA workers in specific sectors, and most importantly, how you can navigate these risks. Navigating the risks. What LMIA workers can do. The situation may feel daunting, but there are steps you can take to protect yourself as an LMIA worker in 2024. 1. Start your renewal process early. With increased scrutiny on employers and stricter LMIA requirements, it's crucial to begin the renewal process as early as possible. This allows your employer ample time to gather necessary documentation and prove their efforts to hire locally before applying for a renewal. 2. Consider relocating to regions with lower unemployment. LMIA renewals are more likely to be approved in areas where unemployment is low. If you have the flexibility, consider moving to a region with fewer local job seekers. Sectors like healthcare, agriculture, and construction are also exempt from certain rules and offer better opportunities for renewals. 3. Upskill and explore permanent residency options. The best way to secure your future in Canada is by exploring pathways to PR. In 2024, programs like Express Entry and Provincial Nomination offer foreign workers a chance to transition to PR. Consider upskilling in high-demand areas like healthcare or technology to improve your chances. 4. Stay informed. Immigration policies are constantly evolving. Stay up to date with the latest LMIA rules by regularly checking government resources and following immigration news. Being informed will give you an edge and help you make proactive decisions. The road ahead for low-wage LMIA workers. 2024 brings a host of new challenges for low-wage LMIA workers in Canada. With stricter renewal requirements and increased scrutiny on employers, the landscape is rapidly changing. It's more important than ever to start preparing early, consider relocation, explore permanent residency options, and stay informed to navigate these challenges successfully. Thanks for watching today's episode of Canada Chronicles. We hope this video has provided you with the insights you need on the new 2024 LMIA rules and how they may impact your future. Staying informed and taking action is key to navigating these changes. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on immigration and labor policies in Canada. Stay tuned for more valuable insights, and as always, feel free to leave your questions in the comments. Until next time, take care and stay prepared.